Yo, what up guys? Welcome to the Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 2 of Aldnoah.Zero 2, the second season. And this was like a really good episode. I really enjoyed this episode actually. Like most of the time I will say from most animes, the first episode is really big. And they do that because obviously it's the first episode, it's supposed to pull you in, right? And the second episode it usually starts to build up to something. It's not as big, and this episode, I mean, it had some build up, but it had some epic ass part in it as well, and it really was like, oh man, I'm really hyped for the next episode. I really want to see the next episode already. And pretty much what happens in this, we get a bunch of things we learn. It turns out the Emperor doesn't even know that Princess of Salem is, kind of dead, kind of not dead, and actually it's Princess the Marina that's transformed as her, and not even the Emperor knows, his own granddaughter. That's pretty crazy. Of course, he's sick, so he can't really move, and he can't really say like, "Hey, wait a minute," But dang, that's pretty crazy. They're just pretty much. She feels like they're using her too as a replacement for the sister, to which they are. And that's where we get a little bit of that Slane and the Marina interaction. It seems like there's something could happen between them. They obviously kissed in this episode, which is pretty crazy. I don't like Slane, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think this is gonna happen. Inaho is gonna be with Salem. She's gonna come back, and then Slane is gonna be with the Marina. That's what I think is gonna happen, and I hope, because I don't like Slane and I like Inaho better to be with Salem. And so that's pretty crazy stuff going on there. That there's like a little romance thing maybe happening between them. Don't know for sure. We see a little bit. We learn about Inaho's eye. It's actually pretty interesting that you can like tell so many things with that thing. Like he was pretty much teasing Inko that, what's it called? She's like she's gaining weight and stuff, and he could tell when people are lying. That's pretty interesting. That eye is actually really helpful. Like dang, it's pretty. Like I still like it's crazy that he got shot in the head, and that's the only thing. His eye is the problem, but his brain's fine. That's pretty weird, to be honest. But maybe it's something that fixes the brain too. Who knows? It's a prototype from what he said, so there's still some kinks in the, some problems. And then the rest of the last parts of the episode, when the music starts coming up, Inaho starts being a badass, and somehow one thing I'm gonna say this. What the heck are they talking about? Inaho made sense. It's the gravity of the pretty much asteroid belt from the satellites, and that's what is making it like, go all crazy. But they call it wind. It's like there's no wind in space, but I guess it's just better than saying the asteroid's gravity is pulling away everything. Yeah, but Inaho using his eye, calculating the thing to how it will still hit, and it hits, and then music starts coming up. Slane comes out, then they start coming at each other and realize, oh my gosh, that's him and that's him, And then, oh man, it's just, I'm so hyped for them to be fighting each other. It's so badass. It was a really badass fighting scene. And oh man, I cannot wait for next week's episode. Another thing I forgot to mention in this is I really liked the opening as well. They finally showed the opening, and I really liked it. It was really good. And like I was like, nice opening. Because there's like there's always some animes that they don't do good job at an opening, but this one, it was a good opening. I enjoyed the song, I enjoyed the video part of it. It was really good. And yeah guys, I just seriously cannot wait for next week's episode. I don't know about you guys, but seriously, I was like, when the music came up and Inho was hitting all the guys, I was like, that's my boy right there, that's my boy. But yeah, man, oh, cannot wait. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If I missed anything that you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.